All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And peace, love, and salutations to the Akim that's out there laboring, that's out there hope for elect, that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And once again, we're coming into the time of the Passover, and pretty much, we see it time and time again, you know, the fall of man, and usually it's a time when people are pretty much getting called out for their wicked deeds, pretty much, the Lord pretty much, calls that number, man, and pretty much is to pretty much have them fall out the truth, so to speak. The Lord pretty much rejects men, pretty much, during this time of the year. And another example of another one that bites the dust is Gorilla Hebrew. And this pretty much tarried for a long time, man. This man's judgment pretty much tarried, for years. This man walked pretty much with great pride. He came up under the tutelage of Great Millstone years ago, and pretty much wanted to go do his own thing, pretty much. And he actually put a crown upon his own head and started his own congregation, so to speak. And from that point on, we watched this man. We go back and forth with him. He refused to humble himself. He refused to pretty much give reverence to the true teachers of Israel, and exalted himself above his teachers. You see, and we see this man to where he built his congregation up, and really it was done. He built his foundation amongst the sand, so to speak. You see, this guy was pretty much a novice at the end of the day. He was never fully built up in his truth to even be any type of leader. Okay, he pretty much needed to still sip on that milk, so to speak. But he thought he was bigger than who he really was, and the Lord pretty much exalted him. You see, okay, to pretty much bring us to this day that we have right now, to where he's met his fate, man. Hence the fall of man. You see, and the Lord pretty much plays the long game. We have to understand that. A lot of times we have to just bear with these guys, man, and then, we know judgment is coming ultimately, man. But it's all up to the Lord on how He has this story played out. For man, and his personal lot that he has within this truth, and we can pretty much go through the scriptures and say, yeah, this is concerning this individual right here. That's what makes this truth so much more precious and so much more to the point of us fearing, man. Okay, because we're actually seeing scenarios being played out, man, that we can just go in the scriptures and apply it to real time of what we see for things that were written over 2,000 years ago, man. But I want to start with a scripture real quick. Let's go to Sirach or Ecclesiasticus let's see, chapter 1, verse 29. Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed on what thou speakest. You know, and this man never took heed on what he spoke, man. You know, the Lord ultimately made this man a reprobate, man. You know, this man's been a reprobate for quite some time. You know, and when you see these reprobates, man, they pretty much have a tendency of trying to remix the scriptures, the understanding of the scriptures, breakdowns. You know, this man wants to pretty much throw away the whole book of Hebrews. He wasn't acknowledging Paul, the writers of Paul, of being inspirations of the Most High. You see, you know, this man pretty much had an issue with worshiping Yahweh Shai. Okay, and really, you know, that's the ultimate you know, blasphemous thing to say, man. At the end of the day, man. Okay, all right. Our Savior, our mediator. Okay, you know, he pretty much, you know, didn't want to reverence him, man. You see, and you know, and the list goes on and on with this guy, man. You know, and you know, we started seeing, you know, you know, this man being confounded, you know, amongst so-called Christians in debates, you know, pretty much leaving the door open for them to get, you know, a so-called small W, so to speak. You know, this guy is not prolific in the scriptures, man. Okay, and we were basically seeing the painful workings of this man with his debates, man. You know, it was definitely a working that was undone, man. Okay, and it says here that do we be not a hypocrite in the sight of men? You know, this man pretty much is turned out to be a hypocrite, man. Okay, you know, and the Lord pretty much exposed this man, and you know, he's not going to be the last. But the scriptures talk about, man, of men whose mouths must be stopped, man. Okay, so pretty much the Lord stopped this man's mouth, man. You know, and we're gonna see him fade into blackness, man. Okay, this man, he's basically gonna fade to black, man. At the end of the day, man. You know, soon enough down the line, you know, we're not even gonna be talking about this individual, man. Okay, so that whole Sakari movement, the Lord broke that whole thing up, man. You know, and it just shows for an example, man. Okay, of men that walk fearlessly, that they don't fear the Lord, man. Okay, you see, these guys are pretty much high-minded and think their ish don't stink, man. You know, you see, but it says, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. You see, and this man's has brought dishonor upon his soul, man. Okay, and you know, there's pretty much receipts on this man's ill doings. Okay, his sexual deviancy, you know, has been exposed, man. Okay, you see, and pretty much, you know, this is something that hey, man, you know, he's been disgraced, man. Okay, but it says, right, exalt not thyself lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul, and so the Most High discover thy secrets. You see, and the secrets was out, man. Okay, you know, the receipts were pretty much there for the whole congregation to see, man. Okay, and it was pretty much a losing battle for him, and he couldn't recover from that, man. So he had to disgracefully step down from the Sicarii. You see, and you know, it's a sad day for the people that follow Sicarii, man. Okay, you see, they're you know, chief priest that likes to call himself has been cast down, man. You see, the Lord has discovered his secrets, man. The Lord has discovered what this man what is doing off camera, man. And now there's other accusations coming out about how other men amongst Sicarii were dealing harshly with the men that were under them, man. You see, deceitful, you know, okay, pretty much being manipulative, and you know, using their position of power, man, to oppress their men. You see, but the Lord pretty much discovered the secrets of these men, right? Chiefly Guerrilla Hebrew, and it said, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in the truth to fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. You see? And this man did not fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai at the end of the day, man. Okay? You see? You know, and when a man gets lifted up with pride, okay, that can easily happen to somebody that's not grounded in this thing, man. Okay? This man did not stay under the tutelage of Great Millstone long enough for him to be grounded in this thing, man. Okay? He built his house upon the sand, man. You see? And it goes with the saying, man. You know, when you become, you know, unplugged from Great Millstone, okay? You know, you broke off and wanted to do your own thing, and then you tried to slander the men of the Lord, okay? You know, and that was the last straw, man, when you tried to pull out the slander, that whole grape thing out of your back pocket, okay? Even when, back in years ago, when Polite had to correct you, man, when you did that video with him, man, concerning the issue. You see? But you see, you know, pretty much the Lord called that number, man. Okay? So pretty much he's out of the race, man. Okay? He's out. And it's been cast down in the midst of the congregation, man. You know? Why? It's because he didn't fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai at the end of the day, man. You know? The Lord made this man a total reprobate, man. This man has been a total reprobate for a very long time. You see? You know? And this is why he was throwing away a lot of the doctrine. Okay? You know? And these simple men following him were going right along with it, man. You see? Okay? So, you know, this is another example, you know, of how the Lord casts men out of the body, man, so to speak, man. You know? From there, let's go to Luke real quick. Pull up in the blue letter. Yeah, let's go to Luke chapter 14. Verse 7. Okay? Parable of the guest. Right? And it says, and he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they chose out the chief rooms, saying unto them. But see, this is what men do, man. Okay? You got men that are bidden, you know, pretty much bidden to the marriage, or bidden to, they come into this thing, you know? Okay? But you got men that pretty much choose the chief high seats of this thing, man. Okay? And that's pretty much what Gorilla Hebrew did, man. Alizé. Okay? He pretty much chose the top seat. Okay? Went out, broke off, did his own thing, and chose to be the top seat. Claiming to be Levitical priest. Okay, and so-called a Nazarite. All right, because now we had the thing about him with the hair, and this is what he had claimed that he was. You see, and even with that, he wasn't following the law the right way, man. Okay, and then these guys is pretty much, he put a crown upon his head, so to speak, man. Okay, which was that stupid fitted hat, man. But the Lord put forth the parable about the men that were bidden, and he marked them of how they chose the chief rooms. And he said to them, right? Is Yahushua speaking? When thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him. Okay? And these guys are always coming in this truth, man, and they always want, that top spot, so to speak, man. Okay? So pretty much the Lord's saying, when you come into this truth, man, you don't sit at the highest rooms, man. Lest a man that's more honorable than thee, okay, will take your place, so to speak, man. And we see it. We've seen it, man. We've seen where leaders of camps have been pretty much given their walking papers, so to speak, man. You see, we were going through a great deal of that, man, years ago, man. And these guys were not equipped to even hold that seat, man. Okay? You had men that were more honorable, man, that took their place, man. And we got a plethora of examples, when we talk about Great Millstone, man. And it says, right? Like a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him, and he that bade thee, and him come and say to thee, give this man place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. You see? Okay? So pretty much, man, this man's name was called, all right? And shame came upon him, man, in a big way, man. Okay? It came with receipts, so to speak, man. Okay? And this man pretty much was cast down in the midst of the congregation, man. Okay? You see? All that tough guy act was pretty much broken in pieces, man. Okay? You seen the fall of man, and you actually seen a broken man. Okay, from that video that he had put up, man, of stepping down from Sakari, man. Okay? You see? Broke down on the camera, man. Okay? That's the Lord that did that, man. Okay? You see? And it says, right? But when thou art bidden, go and sit in the lowest room, that when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher. Then thou shalt have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. You see, and this is what this man didn't do. This man refused to stay under the tutelage of Great Millstone and be built from the ground up, man. Have that foundation fastened, man. Okay, upon a rock. Okay, he strayed away from that, man. Okay, and you see the end result of that, man. So when you become unplugged from Great Millstone, okay, you're liable to go off, man. All right. Another case example, classic example, man. All right. From there, let's go to Romans. Okay, we're gonna go to Romans, chapter 1. Let's start at 28. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, man. And these are guys that's pretty much are doing unseemly things, man. The sexual deviancy, man. Okay, which has been exposed to this man, man. You know, and this man did not retain the knowledge of the Most High, man. Okay, he went on ahead and tried to change up the doctrine, man, amongst his congregation, man. Okay, and he's been given over to a reprobate mind to do things, okay, off camera, okay, that are not convenient, man. You see, okay. The thought process is just reprobate, man. Void of judgment. Okay? You see? And you see the real true intent of this man through those texts, man. Okay? Alright? That reprobate spirit was revealed, man. Okay? And it says, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, and whisperers. You know, when you go into that word whisperers, man, okay, he's basically a whisperer, man. And that goes into, let's get it real quick.
Strong's G 5588. Septuristes. Septuristes.
Septuristes. Right? A whisperer, a secret slanderer. Okay? And did he not slander? Did he not pull out that whole great doctrine out of his back pocket? Okay? You know, his last evil move against the men of the Lord was that one act, man, of slander, man. Okay? You see? You know, that's that, in case of emergency, break glass, so to speak, man. This is what all of these guys have in their back pocket, man. Okay? And they're going to continue to try to use that. And what? The Lord's going to pretty much destroy them, man. Okay? You see? All right, so these guys can keep playing around all they want, man. You know? Okay? And the Lord is making classic examples of these men, okay, that try to slander his men, okay. It ends up backfiring, man. Okay, take it from Polite, man. You know, and Sarnetta, you better watch it, cause you pretty much ate of the Passover, you partook in the Passover unworthily, man. Okay, all right. With another reprobate group, ISUPK, man. You know? He's sitting there talking about the land was good. You know? We mean the land was good. Okay? That's not the purpose of the Passover, man. You see? Okay? So, you know, the Lord got all of these guys lined up, man. Okay? You know? And we're waiting for the next camp to be an example, man. Okay? All right? The Lord's going to stop these mouths, man, because we're not in that time, man, for all these games and stuff, and this don't mean that, and that don't mean this, and the MOTB. Y'all guys are playing a lot of games, man. Okay? So the Lord got something special for these guys that are sitting out there and denying the truth, man. Okay? You see? Right? So it says, getting back, it says, backbiters, haters of the Most High, the spiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, and disobedient to parents, man. And those two things right there are important, man. Inventors of evil things and disobedient to parents, man. Your spiritual parents, man. You disobedient to the men that taught you, man. Okay? All right? We want to start off with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. Okay? Those are your spiritual parents, man. You're disobedient, man. Okay? You telling them to, and you try to prove scriptures. Oh, you got to retire, man. I'm the top guy now, and all these different things that this man has been saying over the years, man. Okay, the chickens have definitely come home to roost, man. Okay. Without understanding, covenant breakers without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they should commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. You see? Okay? And you guys, he pretty much knew the judgment of the Most High, but his reprobate mind clouded his judgment, man. You see? That's what happened. And this is why that whole disgusting, disgraceful accusation, really with receipts, okay, came out in the open, man. Okay, the Lord basically discovered this man's secrets, man. Okay, and what he's into, man. Okay, you see? All right, last scripture I want to pull. Let's get Titus real quick. Titus chapter 1 verse 15. Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. Even their mind and conscience is defiled, man. This is what this guy is, man. And he really didn't believe at the end of the day, man. You see? Okay? You see? All right? His mind is defiled, man. Right? It says, they profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny him. And we see all of the works that this man's done that he denied. He denied the book of Hebrews. He denied the writings of Paul, man. He only want to use those certain scriptures when it's convenient for them. You see? Okay? And you can't go and debate nobody if you're going to exclude the writings of Paul, man. You see? And pretty much take that and cherry pick what you want to apply and what you don't want to apply. But ultimately, that's not the inspiration of the Most High. All right. Same thing with the Book of Esther, man. You see, this is what they're doing. Okay. But the reason why you are acting in that fashion, it says it here, right? They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient. That's what you are, abominable and disobedient fellow. Guerrilla Hebrew. Okay? Your works are abominable. What you're doing behind closed doors is abominable. Okay? Alright? What you have been doing over the years, man. Being disobedient, man. Being disobedient to the elders, man. And the apostles, man. Okay? Why? And to every good work, reprobate. Because you're a reprobate, man. Okay? And this is why you're seeing the fall of man. Okay? And when you see the fall of man, they've already been a reprobate, man. Okay? That's just the Lord taking his spirit away from them, man. Okay? And they're sitting around here as an empty shell, talking shit to the light, to the Lord pretty much turns their TV off, man. That's what happened with this guy, man. At the end of the day. But I'm going to end it there. And I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wakakodash. Shalom.